These small screen ladies never fail to bring the laughs.
You son of a bitch.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down the top 10 funniest female TV characters.
No bottoms, no bottoms! Bottoms on top!
For this list, we're only looking at the hilarious women from live-action comedies, so sketch show actresses are ruled out.
That's so sad because I think I'm a 7.
And cartoon gals are a list for another day.
I was elected because I know how to think outside the box, which means I can also think inside the chimney.
Number 10. Dee Reynolds, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Loving these lights, you guys. I am glowing like an angel over here. Oh my God.
Dee may be the only girl in the Patty's Pub gang, but she fits in perfectly with the boys.
How's it hanging?
This is a joke, right? You think anyone's gonna buy that?
Whatever, bro.
Of course, that means she's rude, impulsive, swears like a sailor, and is a horrible bartender.
One mojito coming up, gentlemen. I quit.
God damn it!
She may be delusional when it comes to her acting abilities or her game with guys, but we love her anyway. Her narcissistic, loud personality is just too hilarious to hate, and it makes you want her to beat the system when it comes to her devious schemes.
I'm a recovering crackhead. This is my retarded sister that I take care of. I'd like some welfare, please.
Dee's a lovable mess that we can't help but laugh at, just as long as she doesn't try stand-up comedy again.
I mean, am I right or am I right? Screw it.
Number 9. Kimmy Schmidt, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
But you're not allowed to be sad in Central Park. I came to New York because of movies like Wall Sugar.
Wall Street.
Home by myself again.
Home Alone 2.
You'd think 15 years in a cult bunker would break a girl's spirit, right? Well, not for Kimmy Schmidt. After she's rescued along with the rest of the mole women, Kimmy decides to stay behind in New York to make up for lost time.
People have donated thousands of dollars to the Mole Women Fund.
And we are so grateful. But honestly, we don't love that name.
So Mole Women, what happens next? What do you do now?
The problem? She doesn't know a thing about fitting in today. Sad, but that's what we love about her. She's naive, she's happy-go-lucky, she's clueless about today's lingo, and for some reason, she's afraid of Velcro.
Kimmy, you yell in your sleep, you bite my nails, and we still don't know why you're afraid of Velcro.
Overall, she's just so delightfully funny to watch as she explores the world around her with an entertaining, childlike innocence.
So, pretty fancy place you came out of. Metal silverware and everything. Special night?
Number 8. Leslie Knope, Parks and Recreation.
Would you say that you are enjoying yourself and having fun, having a moderate amount of fun and somewhat enjoying yourself, or having no fun and no enjoyment?
When you're in the Department of Parks and Recreation, you need someone in charge who wants to work for the people. Will you settle for one that's perky, loud, and obsessed with waffles and sugary sweets? Because that's what you'll get with Leslie Knope.
You should write an article on the Pope getting married because that's more likely to happen than this park.
There are some countries where the Pope can be married.
But really, who wouldn't want to work for her? She's goofy, she's ambitious, she looks for the best in any situation, like say if the equally hilarious April makes fun of her in a beauty pageant.
Women should do everything. Check out my 4-color pen. Hey everybody, listen up while I talk about some really, really important stuff. Parks, 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 Michelle Obama parks, Skip Penguins parks, Sugar parks.
She's also fiercely independent and takes pride in being a park lady. Wouldn't you give waffles to her?
Should we try? Yeah, let's try. Huh?
Number 7. Sophia Petrillo, The Golden Girls.
We thought you were asleep.
You never know.
Picture it, Golden Girls 1985. An elderly woman suffered a stroke, but now she has the sass and attitude of an audacious teenager, especially towards her own daughter.
Did you have a hard labor? Oh, it went on for days. But she was finally born. 32 pounds, 3 ounces. Oh, so...
That woman is Sophia Petrillo. After her retirement home burns down, not that she seems to mind, Sophia ends up living with her daughter Dorothy and her 2 friends Rose and Blanche.
In this case, I'm gonna put me first. Oh, now there's a radical shift in priorities.
Sophia's pastimes include telling tall tales of her strange past, and making hilarious wisecracks and some not-so-subtle fart jokes.
I'm afraid you'll have to excuse Sophia, Jack. Oh, you heard that?
She may be the oldest lady in the house, but she's the quickest on her feet, which is why we love her.
There are 2 things in this world, as Cecilia knows. When pasta sticks to a wall, it's done. When a body sticks to cement, it's dead.
Number 6. Lucille Bluth, Arrested Development.
Supposedly, Luce had to take her daughter to the hospital. That's Lupe, her sister.
Oh, God, I hope she's okay.
She's awful. Can barely wash a dish.
When you're in charge of the Bluth family business, don't expect things to be easy for you, especially when you've got a mom like Lucille.
If you're saying I play favorites, you're wrong. I love all my children equally. I don't care for Joe.
She's spoiled, she's overdramatic, she's manipulative, and she'd rather be drinking cocktails or vodka than being an actual parent.
Get me a vodka rocks.
Mom, it's breakfast.
And a piece of toast.
Not even her own family is safe from her twisted ways. I mean, come on, she kept an adopted Korean boy just because it makes her own son jealous.
Michael, the little Korean is here, and I don't know what to do with him. At least I think it's a him. You've got to strip them down to next to nothing before you can even tell.
This matriarch is more of a bratty teenager than a mother. But we can't resist watching her make a scene.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown.
Number 5, Phoebe Buffay, Friends.
Please, Rachel, I am not an idiot.
No, wait, Phoebe!
How is Smelly Cat not a #1 hit already?
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
Phoebe is part of a kooky and hilarious group of friends, and she is definitely the strangest of the bunch, which is saying a lot.
Just try to think of nice, calm things.
Raindrops on roses and...
She's the space case of the group and is more than a little daffy at times. Whether she's embodying her alter ego Regina Phalange,
Hello, my name is Regina Phalange.
or eating a 99-cent steak despite being a vegetarian, Phoebe is always entertaining to watch.
99-cent steak and lobster dinner. Oh,
Phoebe, you don't eat animals.
for 99 cents, I'd eat you.
She's also a musician, but some of her songs can be a little, well, interesting.
He was a double-jointed boy.
Don't pretend you don't sing along to her bizarre originals whenever she brings out her guitar, though.
How was I supposed to know that my mom was dead in the kitchen?
Number 4, Lucy Ricardo, I Love Lucy. Just because your husband's in showbiz doesn't mean you can't be entertaining.
It's so tasty, too.
Lucy Ricardo, wife of the heartthrob bandleader Ricky Ricardo, proves this point during her wacky misadventures trying to make it to stardom.
I know that you're looking for some unusual shows, and this film is liable to be the biggest surprise of the year.
You can say that again.
She may not be a superstar like she wants, but she is most definitely amusing.
Lucy, why don't you tell the truth?
Yes, Lucy, tell the truth.
Oh, shut up!
What makes Lucy so hysterical is how even when Ricky tells her she can't perform, she'll come up with any harebrained scheme she can to make a splash in Hollywood. And she'll even drag her best friend along for the ride.
Roll 'em! Lights, camera, action, quiet! What's that for? I went through a studio in Hollywood once. That's the way they make pictures. Oh!
Goofy and desperate to be famous, Lucy's goofy antics are hilariously unforgettable.
Ricardo, I'm going to put you to work chocolate dipping. You say you've had experience.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm a dipper from way back.
Yes?
They used to call me the Big Dipper.
Number 3, Roseanne Conner, Roseanne.
She wants me to take her to get birth control, and that's a good thing?
You need to sit down?
No, Jackie, no. I need to lay down in a great big pine box.
It's not easy being a middle-class mother and wife, and Roseanne Conner is living proof of that.
Hey, what's for the food?
Shut up! Not unlike her real-life personality, Roseanne is loud, snarky, bossy, and large and in charge.
Everybody grow up! Oh, knock it off. You're gonna use that bag until you're 30.
Underneath it all, however, she's actually a very loving wife and mom trying to make a living. She uses her humor to try and take care of any situation or conflict in her family.
Do you feel you spend enough time with your daughter?
You mean like quality time?
She always finds a reason to laugh while portraying the struggles of a working-class woman, which rubs off on the show's audience.
Nice house. Guess you don't get out much.
Number 2, Liz Lemon, 30 Rock.
I asked you to come to Cleveland with me, you nut job.
I'll move to Cleveland when you get that IKEA. Never.
Ever wonder what it's like behind the scenes of your favorite variety show? Tina Fey can show you through the life of her crazy character, Liz Lemon.
You'll have to be more specific.
Liz is the head writer for the SNL-esque show TGS, starring her eccentric, self-centered best friend, Jenna.
Muppets Take Manhattan, Caddyshack,
and a documentary about how pies are made.
Hello, Dr. Baird.
Unlike Jenna, Liz doesn't really care how she looks or how she acts.
Oh, somebody get me out of this dress. I can't breathe.
She'll dress up as Princess Leia to get out of jury duty. She'll act out at parties, and you do not want to take her food from her.
Where's my sandwich?
Though she's a bit of an oddball, wouldn't you want to watch Star Wars with Liz?
I thought you might like to come to Florida with me. I can get you a VIP pass to Universal's Harry Potter world.
Okay, I am not some kind of nerdery slut. I like Star Wars.
Lemon.
Before we reveal our funniest lady, here are a few honorable mentions.
And as you'll see, with a few adjustments, I can make the entire image Old West color. I don't know, I thought it was cool.
Let's talk Bad Boys. That's the perfect cop movie. Mr. Smith looking fine, a hot cup of Tia Leone. Come on.
We are just a few broken planks away from me being this kid's mom. Hey, this house, not equipped for kids, all right? I eat cereal out of wine glasses.
Oh, wow. I'm telling you, the only difference between Dynasty and the real world is they got better haircuts.
Maybe now is a good time for me to explain a few things to you about menopause.
I've been on Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, but not on Blitzen. He likes to watch. Okay?
Number 1, Elaine Benes, Seinfeld.
You think I've got germs? I'll give you some germs. How about some for your keyboard, huh? How about that?
When your show is essentially about nothing, it's the characters that truly stand out, which is why Elaine earns the top spot on our list.
I don't like this thing! And here's what I'm doing with it!
She's quirky, eccentric, and she's one of the boys. Well, at least when it comes to hilariously neurotic behavior.
That card is plastered all over the office. Everybody's calling me Nip.
During the show's 9-season run, her obsessive tendencies get her wrapped up in all sorts of laugh-out-loud scenarios, which leads to countless memorable moments, along with her coining some of TV's most quotable phrases.
So you think you're sponge-worthy?
Yes, I think I'm sponge-worthy. I think I'm very sponge-worthy.
If you think she has problems dealing with people here, imagine if she became vice president or something.
Say hi to history, ma'am.
Oh, God. The men get the situation room, I get the situation room.
Do you agree with our list? Which of these women made you laugh out loud?
It's Cece. Leave a message.
Cece, it's Jess. Call me back. I'm alone in the loft. I think there's something out there.
For more hilarious top 10s, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
Wait, what were you saying? Try. Just enjoy. Yeah. There we go.